Excellent. And that's the score 21-7 at the half. And a reminder that coming up right after the Gary game show at 11 o'clock, we'll have our complete replay of that game. So we're just showing you a little bit of it now, giving you a taste of the action. You can see the whole thing in just a few minutes. Coach, down 21-7 at the half. They scored on all three offensive series. What do you tell the players when you get in that locker room?
Well, we were not very pleased with our defensive effort. Offensively, we had not had the football a whole lot. We had not forced them to punt. And we felt like we could play a whole lot better than what we had played. And basically all we told our guys was the fact that it had been done before, that you got to believe in each other and you got to pull something up extra and give a little extra effort. And we told them about the 1984 Beaumont French in the state finals, and we were down 21-7 by an identical score and came back and tied it up and had a co-championship that year.
Well, obviously they believe. Now, that tradition, where does the tradition enter into at this time when you're down at that stage and tell the players it can be done? How does that tradition help you and have those players believe they can come back? Does it help?
Well, sure it helps. You know, they realize that it's been done before, and I think they believe that it's expected of them. And lo and behold, they came back and did it.
All right, well, let's see it. As we take you back to Texas A&M before, we're going to show you that great comeback, though. You'll also see Wellington put another touchdown, which is what Permian didn't need to see him come onto the field here. And I know that as you do start down 21-7, the last thing you needed was for them to come on that field and put another touchdown.
Well, we were hoping we could stop them on that first possession, and we didn't do it. Great effort right there. He was a great second effort back at Wilson kid, number 41.
First and 10 for the Panthers 42. The KOSA ball Wilson to the backfield.
Run a little lead to the outside, and Donnie Sherrill and Jack Comey make the tackle there.
The 37-yard line. Fuller to the right.
The Panther defense does toughen up right here with the sack.
High formation. Back to throw.
That's Kyle Hooper and Greg Sweat on the sack. Brought him back to about midfield.
6-yard line as the
Very next play, put it in.
Long yardage situation, and they broke the sprint draw up the middle. We had a little stunt on, and they split us. Wilson goes in to the end zone untouched.
28-7 at that stage.
Looks pretty bleak at this particular point in time.
Here's where the fun starts. Well, no, not yet. We've got one more. Mike Ince will be intercepted right now.
Mike has to scramble around. He throws the pass again for Kevin Miller, and their defensive back makes a great strike on the ball and intercepts it. And they are in great field position once again. Great play there by Art Wagner. And an outstanding football game.
All right.
On a big play by the Permian defense, Art Wagner was the man. Into the wind, they'll probably wind up with this ball around midfield.
Forced to punt. Here's where the break starts to turn Permian's way.
Travis West gets a good punt off, and they let it hit on the carpet right there and tries to catch on the first bounce.
And the Colts will come back with it.
Ivory Christian makes the tackle. I believe Donnie Sherrill gets credit for the fumble recovery. That's the break we were looking for. We knew being down 28-7, we were going to have some good things happen. We were going to have to make some big plays. And this is one of those big plays that took place for us. James Miles on the pitch sweep. Good tough, extra hard running right there for James.
Down to the 36. Split back to
Pitch
Crow.
sweep to Crow. And left in.
Crow will be hit out of bounds.
They get a 15-yard personal foul penalty right there, and we're down inside the 20.
Wendell to Miles.
Great run right here for James Miles. Good block by Wilson, Valdez, Kevin Miller.
James Miles.
Alan Wild comes on, and we kick the point after. Good slow motion right there. Replay of James' touchdown.
The Panthers are starting to believe a little bit here. 28-14 is the score. We're late in the third quarter of that stage. In fact, there's 2:24 left to go in the third.
In the backfield.
Another good play by Art Wagner.
And Big
Well,
Wilson
he has the ball at the 29-yard line. And you can see
There's Big
our hole
again.
one more
That's the
time.
second time he's been in the backfield to say how do you
Wouldn't
do
let
it.
go.
Defense really got revved up in the second half.
Wagner played a great ball game. Just
Played a whole lot better than they did in the first half.
throw. It is.
Great hit right here for Jack Comey. Boy, that's a dot shot right there.
That one hurt. You watched it again in slow motion. It didn't work.
Right on it.
Wow.
You know, hits like that, those are momentum changes, you know, and that gets everybody jacked up. And certainly, I think that was a big key for us. Key third down conversion right here from Mike Winston to Lloyd Hill.
Permian trailing 28-14. Winchell looks to throw, gives it back.
Threw a lateral right there, and we didn't get on it. And it was definitely a good call. Ball did not go out of bounds, and they recovered it.
34-yard line.
Now here, Coach, here's where I consider really the turning point. They had the ball at the 35-yard line, fumbled it away. They had the chance to really just to get in the way of that.
They really did. And turned it over, and Art Wagner alertly got on the fumble. Just didn't make a smooth exchange on the handoff. Big break front.
Ball to 35.
Running tough right there. Tough running.
Okay, that was the end of the third quarter. You see, Panthers are still down by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. We start the fourth right now.
Fullback lead. Shaw picks up a good game over left tackle.
Sean Crow in the fourth quarter is just amazing, as was James Wiles and the rest of the team. You watch the pass here.
Little reverse pass, Lord Hill to Robert Brown. A big play for him. Got down to about the 2-yard line. Got to have some big plays like that when you get down 3 touchdowns. You got to be able to convert some of those big plays. They had a great defense call for this particular offensive play. And Crow did a great job keeping Lloyd time enough to get the pass off. Lloyd threw about a 50-yard strike to Robert Brown.
Of course, this would be more fun.
Good block, James Miles. John Crow goes in for the touchdown. Lane Young, Clay Duncan, Ivory Christian, Lord Hill all got good blocks on that 6th play.
Permian offside.
28-14 at that point. Or 28-21, excuse me.
John Bates will keep it himself. They'll be stopped.
Watch that deep
Boy, that was a key 4th down in a yard play, and they ran a naked bootleg. And defense came up and stopped them. That's Greg Sweat, Mike Cox, I believe Kyle Hooper right there.
Now, are you surprised they went for it there, Coach?
Really was. I was really surprised that they went for it that deep in their own end of the field. Good block for James Miles. John Crow picked up the 1st down.
To John Crow. Crow, 20.
Really started wearing them down, I thought, at this particular point in the game. And our offensive line really asserted itself and really started controlling the line of scrimmage. And I think that's the big key anytime you have an offensive surge like you just saw there.
Okay, now you need to get the stats all ironed out here. That took a while.
Well, there was a discrepancy over what the halftime penetrations were, and it took a little bit of undoing to get it rectified right.
Well, why didn't they allow the timeout here?
That's a tough timeout.
Well, I don't know. It was a situation where we already called a timeout, and you can't call 2 timeouts back to back. And they started the clock while we still had some of our guys over on the sideline. This was the 2-point play that was unsuccessful, and I think it was a good call right there. John got knocked out of bounds right short of the pylon in the corner. Of course, if we had not had that penalty, we would have been able to
I think it's a good call
get in by a good margin.
I would imagine they'll try it again.
Down 1 point, 28-27.
And the Colts will come right back.
Bates to throw. Bates pressure.
Long touchdown pass.
Long touchdown pass. Bates gets number 27 right in stride, and they score real quickly. There's
4 minutes, 4
4 minutes to go, 4:20, something like that in the remaining in the game.
Throw. 5.
John Crow down to the 2-yard line.
John Crow.
John Crow behind Don Billingsley for the touchdown. Had to make the 2-point conversion. Here's a touchdown replay right here.
21 seconds to go.
It's just like we were talking about earlier. You know Crow's getting the ball, and that line just blew out. He was possessed of what it is.
Well, that's been a good play for us all year. It was a good play all night last night, and our guys have confidence in that play, and it certainly works.
Oh, man.
Celebration starts. 2-point conversion is good.
We were up at this point, I believe we were up 3 first downs. They made 2 first downs with Art Wagner kick off the pass. Joseph Daniel still running right there.
Oh, I was hoping we could put it in. That's a great moment right there. And the Panthers started to celebrate, and they marked the ball after the penalty and then say, that's it.
Big victory.
All right, so the Permian Panthers move on. The Panthers go to the Final Four. And that's an exciting game to look back on. It's just fun to watch that replay. We'll have the whole game again right after the Gary Gaines Show. Coming up next, we'll look ahead to the next step for the Permian Panthers. This season is far from being over. Cam Hollingshead will be here to tell us about the next opponent, and we'll also visit with a couple of Panther players. Stay tuned. More of the Gary Gaines Show in just a moment.